News 10 forecast first. Here's the live Doppler storm team, brought to you by Shetler Corley Motors.
Good morning, everyone. Great again to see you now. 6 a.m. this Monday morning. Chilly with just a light breeze. Winds have actually really calmed down, though. Temperatures sit mostly in the lower 40s. If you head into northern Acadiana, you can find the 30s. Once the sun comes up after 7 a.m., just a little in over an hour, we'll see sunshine from start to finish. Mid-50s at your lunch hour and a seasonably cool afternoon with a high today at 62. Nice and quiet with the weather. Your news is starting now.
Right now, the NTSB is in Lafayette, still combing the site of Saturday's deadly plane crash for clues as to what caused the crash. We'll have more on what they know so far.
Plus, we remember one of the victims on board the plane that crashed Saturday, Carly McCord, as a wife, daughter-in-law, friend, and colleague.
And the gunman who opened fire on a Sunday service at a Texas church is dead, and authorities say the whole incident was over in just 6 seconds. We have an update on their investigation.
Live from Acadiana, your local news leader. This is Passe Partout.
Good morning, Acadiana, and welcome into Passe Partout. 6 o'clock on your Monday morning. We hope you had a great holiday Christmas week last week and looking forward to New Year's Eve and 2020 already.
I know. So when is the appropriate time to take down Christmas decorations?
You know what? That's a good question because we did holiday seasons, happy holiday promos for, Christmas or whatever. Didn't post it yet, and I'm like, it's still the holidays. We can still post that stuff.
I think
as long
so.
as you say happy holidays, right?
Right. Yeah. Okay. So what is it after New Year's Eve? We're gonna say no more happy holidays.
Brittany wanted to take it down like almost the 26th.
Really?
And I was like, wait until after the New Year. Just
Okay.
let the New Year. That's when I think the first, second, or third.
In some religious traditions, though, including Christian and Catholics, Christmas season lasts
30 days,
a while longer. So you can keep it. I'm keeping mine up
down
for a
here,
while.
they put some gold and purple in there.
Call it a Mardi Gras tree.
That's probably what
all
I'll
year
do.
long is the answer. You can leave your tree up all year long.
I'm fine with that. Let's take a look at the weather headlines here. We have some chilly conditions with a slight breeze. Not much. I don't expect much of an issue there as you head out the door. You still need a jacket on. It's just chilly to almost cold. Sunshine back today after all those gloomy skies yesterday, and then we have a heavy rain threat coming in for this Thursday, but New Year's Eve, New Year's Day looking nice and quiet with the weather. We'll talk about all that later. Let's go back to Megan and Caroline.
New this morning, federal investigators began examining the scene of Saturday's deadly plane crash that happened on Vero School Road.
As of this morning, investigators have learned there was no distress call from the plane before it crashed.
6 passengers were on the aircraft when the incident occurred.
5 of them killed, and 1 lone survivor suffered critical injuries.
News 10's Laura Levine is live this morning from the scene with more on why it may take investigators longer to piece together exactly what happened. Laura.
Megan, Caroline, NTSB investigators will spend a day combing through the crash site here, taking photos, and expect to have everything collected for their investigation by the end of today. However, this is going to be a very challenging and long process, investigators say, because the aircraft equipment on board was so heavily damaged, and there's no indication of a flight recorder or flight data recorder on board. Now, what we know so far is that the plane departed from the Lafayette Regional Airport Saturday morning and reached an altitude of 900 feet before making a left descending turn. No distress call, as you said, was made at the time of the turn, but the air traffic control issued a low altitude alert warning as the plane reached 700 feet. Now, investigators say there was less than a minute between takeoff and the moment the aircraft impacted the ground. The plane's landing gear was not out at the time as well of the crash, according to witness statements.
We'll be looking very carefully at the pilot's qualifications, the training that they had, medical certification, and also the history on the aircraft and its maintenance records.
Now, investigators are relying heavily on witness statements and videos coming in, but they say this process can take between 12 to 18 months to complete. In Lafayette, Laura Levine, KLFY News 10.
The U.S. Postal Service has temporarily suspended operations at the Energy Center Post Office due to the plane crash. Energy Center customers can conduct retail transactions and pick up P.O. Box mail at the Bertrand Drive location. For the latest on the investigation into the deadly plane crash and all other information surrounding Saturday's tragic incident, visit our website, klfy.com.
You're taking a live look at the intersection of Evangeline Thruway and Pinhook Road. No traffic incidents at Acadiana to report at this time. It is 6:05.
The Acadiana Music Spotlight. Come on, Neville, let's go, man. We vibing heavy on a Monday morning, taking a look back at some of my favorite performances of 2019.